What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Menace, and today we are coming in with a banger of a video, a true hoot and a holler. I digress, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump the motherfuck into today's story time. Today, I want to be talking about the purity, the originality, the essence of virginity. Okay. That's why you guys clicked on today's video. You didn't click on today's video for no fucking dirty talk. You clicked on today's video to learn about how my friend Theo lost his V card. And so we're going to jump right into that. So I got to take you guys back to about fucking fall. I want to say fall. Maybe 2023. Okay. It was me, Theo, and then this other kid that was a couple years younger than us. For the sake of video, we're going to call him Matt. Okay. So it was me, Theo, and Matt. Okay. And we were the fucking trio back in 2023. Okay. We all did wrestling together. We were all fucking homies, man. We used to go over to each other's houses all the fucking time. But on today's story, I have to introduce two other fucking people. Okay. For the sake of the video, this is just totally random name, not important to the fucking story. Ashley, fuck, what are we gonna call the other girl? Zonk. Fucking Ashley and Zonk. You know what? It's my own fucking YouTube channel. So whatever the case may be. So if you're a smart human being, you would kind of determine that, there's two girls and three guys. So your immediate reaction would be, well, who had to be the odd man out? You know what I mean? And I gotta say, even though this story takes place at my motherfucking house, okay, I was the one who was left out. So it was Zonk, Matt, Ashley, and Theo. Okay. And so, whatever the case may be, we're all hanging out, having a good time. We ordered some Little Caesars. Okay. So, we got some Little Caesars rocking. Little Caesars at a fucking function is the way to go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. That with some fucking pepperoni and some pineapple sweet and savory combo with a little bit of fucking extra stuffed crust around the edging. Oh, that shit's so fucking fire. Oh, that shit's so fire. You know, it might be $5 pizza, but damn, that shit slaps. Especially when you're high, and that's what we all were. So, didn't really fucking matter. Back to the story. So, they're all making out, right? And I'm stoking this fire in my backyard. We're all sitting around this fire. I'm fucking sitting here with a poking stick, trying not to look up and catch a glimpse of fucking Matt looking me dead in my eyes, okay? As he's making out with some girl open-eyed fucking making out. You know what I mean? That's a little odd. You know what I mean? Bruno Mars sings about that shit, you know? Fucking, why were they open? I'm sorry, guys. I was on vacation. Now I'm fucking back, and I'm so excited to be making this video. So I'm just fucking kind of all over the place, not gonna lie. But whatever the case may be. So we're all sitting there. I'm fucking stoking this fire, and they're all looking at me and shit. And, or not looking at me. They're all making out and having a great time. And eventually, I kind of glance over at Theo, and that kid's sitting there sloppily fucking making out with this Ashley girl, right? I'm talking. Like, to the point where I'm like, yo, shit's getting pretty hectic, okay? So then I fucking go and I go over to Theo, right? Sorry, I keep like trying to fuck up his name, and I'm really trying hard not to fuck up his name. So whatever the case may be, I go over to Theo and I'm like, yo, Theo, I know you're a virgin. Do you want to take this shit upstairs? And he's like, yes, please. And I'm like, okay, I got you, bro. Wingmaning it up. Dap me up, home slice. That shit was so fire. So whatever the case may be, we go upstairs. I take Ashley and Theo upstairs, okay, to my bedroom, to my luxurious bedroom. We go all the way up there and we're chilling, we're vibing. They sit down on the bed and I'm like, okay, let me set the scene for y'all. I had some LED lights, turned them bitches to motherfucking red. Okay, I went over, pulled out a condom out of my drawer. Actually, I don't even remember if I know I looked for a condom. Don't remember if I found one. Because I kind of distinctly remember looking at Theo and being like, pull out. And then I fucking left, bro. I was out that bitch. I was like, you guys have fun, okay? So I walk back downstairs and I go outside. Mind you, my parents are home. They just saw me walk Theo and Ashley upstairs to my bedroom and then come back down alone. So they're kind of already getting the idea of what the fuck's about to happen up in there. You feel me? So whatever the case may be, I go back outside and I'm stoking this fire and shit. And all of a sudden, maybe 3 minutes passed. And Zonk looks at me. She's like, where did Ashley go? I got to be more of a bitch. Where did Ashley go? And I'm like, her and Theo, they're doing their own thing. They're inside. And she's like, "Well, I wanna go home." And I'm like, "Okay, well, just give him a couple minutes, 5, 10, 15, can't imagine it going past 15, so, I mean, give me 15 minutes, you know what I mean?" And she's like, "No, I wanna go home now." I'm like, "Okay. Alright." So then I'm like, "Okay, let me just go grab them real quick," and they follow me in there, okay? Matt, Zonk, and myself. They all no one was catching the motherfucking hint, okay? I was chucking them. I was chucking them, alright? I was like, "Here's a hint, here's a hint, here's a hint." No one was fucking picking up on this shit. So whatever the case may be, we go upstairs, and, I'm creeping towards the door. Hopefully, they'll, like, hear my footsteps and be like, "Oh, shit, I think I hear somebody." Whether that be my parents or whether that be me, you know what I mean? Whichever fucking or, they should be stopping, right? That was my fucking thought process. And so I go and I knock on the door. I'm like, "Theo, um, can you be done? They want to go home." And then all I fucking hear and see is Theo chuck his fucking 250-pound body just boom right at the door. And all I hear is, "Give me a minute." What the fuck? Bitch, you're in my house. The fuck am I giving you a minute for, okay? So, but you know what? I'm a nice human being, okay? I'm a stand-up guy, if you will. Oh, sorry, I had to laugh at that. That's funny as hell. Again, but whatever the case may be, I'm like, "Okay, I'll give you a couple seconds." And I just look over at Zonk, and she's just like sitting there with like her arms crossed, tapping her foot and shit. And I'm like, "Okay, can we come into the out now? Fucking, let's go." So I open up the door. And they're thank fucking God they're changed. And Ashley's sitting there like fucking, I don't know, putting on lipstick or some shit, not even phased by the events of what just happened. But Theo's sitting there, and I see Theo, and me and Theo lock eyes, okay? And he's just smiling ear to fucking ear. And that's when I knew, buddy boy, you fucking made it. You made it. Me and him dap up. Everybody hops in the car. I drive everybody home, okay? But this is not the end of the story. The end of the story is that I get back to my house, okay? I didn't wash my fucking sheets. I actually didn't wash my sheets for like another 2 weeks. Like, I'm being dead ass. I slept on that shit for a while. But whatever the case may be, they weren't up there long enough to get cum stains, okay? Like, I'm being so dead ass. They weren't up there long enough, okay? Fucking Zonk over here had to ruin their goddamn time. Now, if I walked upstairs and there were some cum stains on my pillow, I'd wash my sheets. I'm not that much of a dirty pervert. But, like, 3 minutes? Nah, come on. Come on, let's be fucking so for real. 3 minutes, they didn't do shit, okay? They might have been sucking on some titties. This video is getting fucking banned, I already know it. Whatever the case may be. So, I get a text from Ashley, and she's like, "Hey, this is kind of awkward for me." And I'm like, "No, girl, just shoot. What's up?" She's like, "I think I left my panties at your house." Brother. Brother, you're gonna have me going on the fucking scout for some motherfucking panties worn by you? Ooh. I mean, I'm not saying Ashley was ugly, but she wasn't no Megan Fox. You feel me? Like, so whatever the case may be, I'm sitting there. It's fucking like 11:30 at night. My parents are asleep, okay? And I'm searching my fucking room for this random, not random, but this fucking girl's panties, just looking all over my bedroom. And to this day, I still ain't never find that shit. I moved out of that motherfucking house, and I never found those panties. I swear to God. I don't know where the fuck they've been. Maybe they're under my bed. I don't know. But like, yeah, I've never found those panties, but that is a true story, guys. So whatever the case may be, I hope you guys really appreciated the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and drop a comment down below. If you have any friends that you would let lose their virginity in your bed, I want to know. Drop a comment. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a wonderful motherfucking day. Bye.